Inspirational Creatives, Episode 2. Welcome to Inspirational Creatives. I'm your host, Rob Lawrence. Join me every Friday as I chat with successful artists, producers, and creative entrepreneurs who share powerful stories and strategies. They can help you to create the life that you want. Listen each week as these inspirational creatives show you how to take your creativity to the next level. You'll learn how to create a sustainable business that inspires others and gives you the financial freedom and lifestyle that you want. Thanks for listening. Make sure you subscribe in iTunes and sign up at inspirationalcreatives.com to get free exclusive bonus material. And now, on with the show. Welcome to episode 2 of Inspirational Creatives. I'm your host, Rob Lawrence. In this short episode, I'm hoping to inspire you into action by sharing with you some of the inspirational ideas that Greg Hartle presented in episode 1. I presented to Greg a scenario that's very close to my own experiences and that of my artistic and entrepreneurial friends. I'm going to share that scenario with you and then Greg's response. I'll then review that response with you so that you can ask yourself some thought-provoking questions to inspire you into further thought and action. The scenario went something like this. I have a regular office job. Whilst I enjoy what I do and whilst I like who I work with and enjoy the salary I receive each month, I have a sense I want to pursue a more creative career. I really enjoy photography outside of work and I wonder if there's an opportunity to create a more fulfilling career doing something I am more passionate about, but I can't yet see the opportunities and I don't know where to begin. Here's some of Greg's advice on that scenario.
My advice may be a bit unconventional compared to most people who are in my position may answer this question. And I would say, first of all advice is anecdotal. So any direct advice that I give is based on my personal experiences for the most part, which are very different than your personal experiences. So that always has to be taken into consideration when somebody's even giving advice. But the first thing I would say to you is, are you sure? Are you sure you want to pursue a different career path? Are you sure that this isn't just the result of you seeing other people around you and possibly feeling envy or possibly feeling other feelings that aren't really you being unfulfilled, but you're only feeling unfulfilled because you're measuring yourself against other people or other things?
So, the first thing I'd like you to ask yourself today is, are you unfulfilled in your work? If not, that's great. You might wish to keep listening because Greg's going to share the 2 big mistakes he believes many entrepreneurs make when starting out. However, if you are unfulfilled in your work right now, then you need to ask, are you measuring yourself against other people or other things? So are you experiencing envy perhaps? Ask yourself, how am I measuring what I am doing? Greg gives some ideas on whether or not to pursue a business idea or career based upon your hobbies, such as photography in this example.
I wouldn't necessarily just consider exploring my hobbies. So I'm a big believer that if you're trying to make a career out of something, you have to be solving problems. And so if you're trying to make money from something, you have to be solving problems in some capacity for people. And so I don't think it's as simple as I like photography and I'm passionate about it, therefore I should jump off the cliff and start a business around photography. I think that instead what you have to be able to do is you have to be able to say, what problem would I solve with photography in a big enough way, in a scalable enough way that I can actually make a career out of that? And then I would be asking, how good am I at that? Do I really have the skill to do that? And if not, what is it going to take for me to develop that skill?
So from that, I learned that fulfillment can come from solving problems for other people. Think about your big ideas and what you're passionate about, then ask, what problem can I solve in a big enough and scalable enough way so that I can actually make a difference to the world? I'm going to leave you with 2 things that entrepreneurs do that Greg believes are detrimental to their success when they're first starting out.
So the 2 things that I see that entrepreneurs do when they first start out and they take that leap that I think are detrimental to their growth is they take a leap into something where they're not actually solving a problem. They just like doing what they're doing. And I don't think that's a good business decision. So it's not a good business decision to start becoming a photographer that's trying to make money just because you like taking photos. That's not a good business decision. The second thing that I see is that they anticipate and expect that by taking the leap and following their passion, that they will see results from that, even if they are solving a problem, that they will see results from that right away, when in fact it's likely that they aren't that good at it yet.
I'd encourage you to go deeper and find out what else Greg had to say on overcoming these 2 challenges in episode 1. Thanks for listening. Nothing beats the stories and advice of an expert to help you raise your creative game. I would love to know what you thought about today's episode, so don't forget to subscribe in iTunes, where you can rate and review the show. Your review is the best way for other people to find us. I might even give you a mention. If you like this episode, I invite you to share it on Facebook or Twitter with the one person you know who will benefit from the wisdom shared here today. You can find the show notes on inspirationalcreatives.com/podcast. If you have a burning question or a great idea for a guest, head on over to inspirationalcreatives.com/contact, where you can connect with me there. Join me with Pam Slim in episode 3, where we discuss the art of storytelling and creating your body of work.